Swerving through traffic is digital dash. Get to the money, get straight to the bag. I just been working what's making them mad. I just been working what's making them mad. Whole lot of dope. Oh shit. Hey, you good,
My
man.
bad.
You good?
Damn, man. I feel
Shit,
bad.
I was going.
Cut you off, man.
I was going. You good?
Hey, so if y'all don't know, man, y'all gotta know this person right here. Casey's very own Baby B in the house.
Good.
What's the deal?
What's up, man? I've been waiting, man. Been waiting to hop on this.
Been waiting, huh?
Yeah.
Man, about time, dude. We got you in here, man. It's some dope shit. It feels good to have you in here, man. You got the whole setup right here, man. It's looking fly as hell, dude. You know, how you feeling though?
I feel good, man. And it's funny. I was telling you, man. One thing about me, dude. I got merch.
Yeah, you
I got merch, man.
You got the
Baby
whole
B,
setup.
man. I be out here.
You got the whole setup.
Mm-hmm.
So is that what it's like whenever you got your shows going? I know you do a lot of shows. You be doing a lot of shows around the city and everywhere. You just have a whole setup. Do you have somebody running the table? Yeah,
man. Shout out to my homie Tim. That's one of my lifelong friends right there, man. He be coming to the table. He does it for me. I ain't got to worry about nothing. He takes care of all of it. My brother, too. Shout out to my brother, Tommy, because he comes through for me. But, yeah, man, that's one thing that I'm grateful for. Like, I got a team to help me with that because that way I can focus on the shows, man, because putting on shows and curating shows, man, it gets tough. It gets stressful, man. So,
it's a lot of work, huh?
It is, man. From top to bottom, getting everything figured out, it could be a mess, let me tell you.
You be needing that team to help put it together, huh?
Yeah, I mean, as far as the merch goes, like I definitely got that on lock. But for majority of my shows, man, it's all me. It's all me putting everything together.
That's super dope. That's a lot of drive and hustle, to get to moving.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of what is it? Puzzle pieces, man. You got to put it together, but. Shout out to Steady P, man, because he really taught me the game. He definitely is one of them people that helped me and, shows me the way or whatever. But he's definitely one of them people also that's like, I'm not holding your hand. You figure it out.
That's dope. That's good though.
That's a
good thing. That's a good thing, man. That's super good though, because sometimes if you start like holding somebody's hand or doing too much, that they're not learning anything and they start becoming dependent on you. You know
exactly,
what I mean?
man.
And it's better for that person to learn on their own, and they get that hustle on their own.
And like one thing about me, man, I'm not afraid to fail. Like that's where you learn. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
And that's a huge part of this game, dude. Like. All this merch and stuff, it takes money, it takes time, it takes like investment. Like, sometimes you take an L, but at the end of the day, like, this is all me, and I'm proud of that. So,
and you did it.
Yeah, man. So at the end of the day, I'm proud whether I, don't make it happen this show. All right, here's what I'm going to do differently next show,
Because you learned from that. Yeah, that's what's up, man. That's dope, man. So let's talk about your music. Let's jump into the music. I was listening to a therapy session. That was dope. I'm telling you, man, I was turning it up. The quality was good. The production was good. The beats were good. You was coming with it. You was coming with it. You know what I'm saying? And I've known you for a couple years, and I said you've always been dope to me.
I appreciate that.
But you're steadily like just coming with it. Like your sound is like each song, everything, has almost different concepts, but I was fucking with it, man. I got a couple tracks on there. I was like, okay, I like this one. I like this one. So, what was the inspiration behind the therapy session?
Man, therapy session has been in my head for like 10 years since I first met you.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, man, because this is my first album.
Okay.
It's my first album. I did mixtapes, I did EPs, but this was my first album. This was my first, like, for real, like, project that I put together, and I, like, was in the studio, nonstop for, like, 2 months.
Right.
Like, I pretty much gave myself a 2-month time frame to get it done, and I did. Like, it was rough, but it was, like, the concept of it was just basically, like, I got a lot to say, and I want people to hear it, and I want people to know that I put a lot of time into it. And just like you said, man, it was like levels above what I did before.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? Like the production was dope. The writing process was different. But yeah, like I feel like with this one, I just really took my time with it, and I like, you know, put care into it, and I feel like that made the difference.
Yeah, I could definitely hear it too. And I loved how you pieced everything together, like in a sense of like there was a certain song like where you have I think another female come in and you know what I mean? And
I had poetry in it, man. And
yeah,
shout out to Alexis Briannas and Sarah Peza because you know, I've been knowing them for a minute, and I got them on some shows and we did it, and I was like, you know what, I want this for my album because, you know, especially out of Kansas City, like who else was putting poetry on their shit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's dope.
On
that
a
was
rap
different.
album.
That
you know
was different.
What I'm saying? It was different.
That was dope. I thought that was super dope. That stood out to me where I was like, okay, man, this is dope. You know, the other songs were dope too, but those were the songs that I was like, this is different, and I like it. I like the sound. It was cool. It was cool.
I appreciate that. And what's even cooler about that too, though, is like my idea was, okay, you guys come in the studio and record whatever you want, and I'm gonna write a song around that, and that's what I did.
Dope.
Yeah, so
so that was a process on it?
Yeah, like I didn't have I like literally I was like, look, let's get you guys in the studio, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, but I at least want to get it recorded. And once it was recorded, I was like, okay, I listened to it and I was like, all right, and then I just started writing, and it just built, like the song was built around the poetry. So
that's super lit. That's dope. That's super dope.
It was cool, man.
That's cool. So who was somebody that was an inspiration to you growing up? Like as far as music?
Burner.
Oh damn.
I love me some Burner, man.
That's what's up.
Yeah, like I love street music. So I love, you know, R.I.P. Jacka, Amp.
Yeah.
But yeah, Burner, man. I've always fucked with Burner. Yeah, I feel like that was probably my favorite rapper for the longest time, you know?
Yeah.
So I gotta give it to him, yeah.
That's what's up. That's dope. That's crazy. I wouldn't have thought that.
No?
Nah, not really.
I feel like people tell me that. I'd be like, you know, people ask me, who's your favorite rapper? Who you listen to? I listen to Burner. What?
Yeah, it's like, I mean, but it's dope. That's super dope. That's super dope, man.
Yeah, I'm like damn near shed a tear when I found out he had cancer. You know what I mean? That shit was crazy. That shit was like, you know, I don't know him personally, but it was like, damn. Been listening to him since I was a kid. Yeah,
good. I think he beat it.
He beat it.
Yeah. So shout out to Burn. Shout out to Burn. Man, what's something that most people wouldn't know about you?
Oh shit. I don't know. Maybe that I don't speak Spanish. Maybe.
Okay. There ain't nothing wrong with that.
I mean, I feel like just, you know, I'm brown. People like expect me to speak Spanish. You know what I mean? And then I go somewhere and I'm like, damn, I don't.
You know what? That irritates me when people, like, especially like other Mexican people.
Bro, don't even get me started.
Will like judge other people like that. Because I look at it like this. Look, I speak Spanish. You know what I'm saying? Like, I come, you know, I'm first generation or whatever, right? But my whole thing is like, okay, so what about your kids? You know what I'm saying? Like, you get what I mean? Like no matter what, like it's stupid to me. It's dumb. So don't feel bad. You're good. You know
I mean, shit. I need to learn. I want to learn. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I didn't grow up on Spanish, so
it's all good. Don't even worry about it. And that's what's up. So you got your company going, right? You got a new company. I've been seeing it. I see the I see it on the merch. I see the logo and all that. Can you tell us a little bit about it? Like
Yeah, so it's called Support Group, and basically I created this company. Like in the beginning, the idea was, you know, I met you and I was like brand new to the game, and I remember back in the day because I met you when I was like 17, 18.
Yeah.
And I remember at the time you telling me like, "Damn, you're hella talented, but like, you know, who's your manager?" And I was like, I don't have one.
Right.
And you were like, what? That's crazy. Like, so what are you doing next? Like, what's your next move? And I didn't know.
Right.
And it always stuck with me because now that I do have a manager, now that I do like have guidance, and now that I know, like, you know, I for me it was like, damn, I didn't even know the basics of like being registered on ASCAP and BMI. You know what I'm saying? Just the basics of it. I never had nobody to teach me that.
Right.
And so now that I'm in a position to where like I'm doing these shows and I'm the one putting the shows on, I'm the promoter and I'm the one putting the money behind the ads and the marketing and things like that. It's like, I want to be able to put other people in position to do that. And especially women, especially minorities, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's important. And I want to do that for my community. So that was the basis of it. But the more I thought about it and the more I was like, you know, the support group means so much to me. And the name of the company came from like, you know, therapy. You know, therapy is big in my life and I advocate for therapy because of what I've been through, which is suicide. And that's a big topic in my life and that's a big topic in my music. And because of that, I want the support group and my mission to be more for the community to feel the support. And, you know, like I have a lot of friends with children.
Right.
You know, I'm dating somebody with a child and it just opened my eyes to like, you know, all these shows that I'm doing, I want to do more. Like, what about the kids?
Right.
You know, like I realized dating somebody with a child that I'm a big ass kid. Like I want to go play games at Chuck E. Cheese. You know what I mean? Like I want to go do stuff and the future is the youth. And so my mission is to bring people together with support and with the community and like doing events. Like right now I'm putting together a family day at the park. Like I want to do kickball, you know, I want to bring the kids out and I want to do face painting. I want to do different shit. I don't want to just party all the time. You know what I mean?
That's
like
super dope.
Yeah. Like I just feel like right now that's what we're missing in the city. You know what I'm saying? Like in my generation and my peers, everybody wants to party and there's nothing wrong with partying. It's just like, what about when we got kids? What about, you know, what are we going to do on a weekend? We can't take the kids to the bar. Like I'm trying to create something to where I could bring my family and like, that's where I feel most loved. That's where I feel most supported when I'm around people that love me, when I'm around people that I know got my back. Like I want to bring that to my community because a lot of people don't have that. You know what I'm saying?
That's super dope.
Yeah, so that's my mission. That's what the support group stands for. And you know, we're in the beginning stages right now, so still trying to figure everything out, but that is definitely my goal. That's definitely what I'm trying to do. Trying to do more family stuff, but also, you know, I've been thinking like I want to do beer pong days, beer pong tournaments. You know what I'm saying? Like I just have a lot of ideas I'm trying to put together, but ideally I just want to bring people together.
Man, that's super dope. That is super dope. I love
that.
That's a dope idea that I do feel like needs to be done in the city.
I feel like there's a gap there, man. There like definitely you know, every weekend there's a party. You know what I'm saying?
Like
worried
about and it's cool. Like there ain't nothing wrong with it. But like you're saying, what are we gonna do? Like, and especially for the youth, like what are we gonna do? Like let's get some shit together for them, or you know what I mean? Let's do something for them too. You know, to help out or whatever. That's cool, man. Keep that going, and I wish you the most success on that. Yeah. And it's gonna go. It's gonna happen. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I feel it. It's just like the shows, man. It's just a lot of hard work. It's a lot of, you know, one thing I'm learning about doing stuff at the park is the permits. Like I've never had to deal with that before, so it's just like the baby steps of doing it. But I know that this is what I want to do. I feel like the company that I'm creating and the vision that I have for it means more to me than anything that I've done before, because I feel like this is going to bring me so much fulfillment and joy just to see like all like just families having fun. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, you know, I just feel like we're missing that right now.
Definitely. I feel like, I feel like the city definitely needs stuff like that. And if you could get people behind you too, you know, to support you, it's going to be something beautiful. It's going to unfold dope as hell.
You know, while we're talking about it, I'm looking for vendors, sponsors, you know what I'm saying? Donations. Like I'm trying to tap in with businesses to do that. Like I want to bring back to the community and I want to do that. That would make me feel good. I feel like that would make families feel good. You know what I'm saying? And like food vendors, there's just there's a lot of opportunity there. So if you're trying to do something like that, like tap in with me. I want to help curate that for everybody in the city that I grew up in. You know what I'm saying? So.
And they could find you like on Instagram, social media, support group. Right?
Yep. So I have an email. I feel like the best way to reach me, though, that I'm going to see it for sure, is Instagram. You can reach out to me personally at BabyBKC. You could reach out to my business page. That's the Support Group LLC. But yeah, like definitely like tap in with me. I love networking, meeting new people and stuff like that. And especially with the vision that I have, like, you know, it's all out of love. So.
Yeah, man, definitely tap in with Baby B, man. She's good people. Man. For real, I've been knowing her for years, and she's good people. So she's gonna make sure she handles whatever she says she's gonna do and take care of the whole thing, you know. And speaking of therapy and stuff, like I feel like our communities, like with you know, mental health and stuff, man, it's like almost like unheard of for real. Like we don't talk about the, you know, black and brown communities and stuff.
So that is definitely something I'm passionate about because, you know, back to suicide. I've been through 4 suicides. And the first one that I went through was my girlfriend when I was 17 years old, man. And it shaped the whole rest of my life. I just recently, over the past couple months, got back into therapy because like I knew I had these issues, but now I'm at a point in my life where like I want to fix it. Right. I don't want to just keep, you know, one thing about me, man, like I'm really good at just, if something bothers me or if I'm hurt about something, like, oh, it's cool. Like, shit, I'll get over it. Yeah. I can handle it. It's whatever. Like, it's fine. Like, I'll figure it out. But I want to learn my emotional intelligence. Like, I want to be more aware of what's really bothering me. Because I feel like a lot of people don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And like, for me personally, I want to learn how to stop doing that. I want to learn how to communicate better. I want to learn tools that will help me be a better me. So I definitely advocate for that, man. And I have a lot of friends around me, specifically men. I have a lot of guy friends, and like, they don't talk about their feelings. Like, they're very strong on like, no, I can't cry about it, or like, I can't talk about this. And like, no, you can, man. Like, one of my best friends was, you know, he like basically broke down to me and was just like, I can't talk about this because like I was always taught to just suck it up. And like, no, dude, you can't do that, man. Like, you know, like, you have to talk about it. You got to figure it out because that's just going to drive you crazy. Right. Like, literally. That shit will have you thinking that you don't want to be here anymore. And that's the type of stuff that's like, I'm just really passionate about it, man, because I've been there. I've felt that over and over again. And I know like what it's like to just be in a place of like, I don't know how I'm going to get through this. I don't know how, like, I don't know how I'm going to see next week. You know? And I don't want to see my loved ones like that, you know? So I definitely, if you need help, like, don't be scared to reach out. Don't be scared to ask for help. And like, even with me, like, I have an issue with like, shit, sometimes I'm just moving so fast and trying to do this and trying to do that. Like, sometimes I just need a hug, you know? And I don't know how to ask for it. And so I'm trying to like be consciously aware of that like, oh shit, like, hold on. Let me breathe for a second. Like, just be present for a second. Like, I don't feel good, you know? And so I definitely preach that. And like, I'm trying to do better at that myself. But I feel like the first step is just acknowledging that, like, I want to fix this about myself, you know? So definitely I support like going to therapy, talking to somebody. Like, it's, for me personally, like, I get to talk to my friends, of course, and I do have a strong support system, but I wanted to talk to somebody that has the tools to actually help, you know, bring out a different side of me. So definitely, man, go, super cool. You know, don't be scared to ask for help.
Don't be scared. Because it is hard, especially like young men growing up in the hood and all, you know, me being one, like, it's hard for us, you know, we go through shit and it just like, you know, we got to keep pushing, you know what I'm saying? We got to keep going, like, but that's the way we was raised, and that's the way. But at the same time, as I got older, it's like damn, it don't have to be that way. You know what I'm saying? It
Exactly.
don't have to be like where I'm just bottling everything up and just, you know
Well,
what I'm saying?
I also feel like too, like, I mean, you know, I don't have any kids of my own, but just being around a child all the time, like my girl's kid, it's just like, dude, I want to learn how to like communicate better and like be emotionally available. You know what I mean? Because like for the longest time, I was in survival mode. And I was just like, if anything hurt me, it was just like I knew how to turn that off and not let it hurt me. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I don't know. I just want to be a voice for that. And I feel like I talk about that a lot in my music. I definitely am not scared to talk about it. I don't shy away from it. I feel like a lot of people are scared to talk about it.
Yeah.
You know, but that's real. Like,
yeah, that's what makes you dope. And that's what separates you from everybody else. That I feel like you're not scared to touch on certain topics or, you know what I mean? That other people will shy away from. And you don't do it. You know, you make sure that you let people know like your stories too and who you are as a person. And I think that's dope. And I respect it.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Man, so how's the whole music journey going for you right now? Like what space are you in right now? Like
right now still promoting the album, man. I'm still like making more music, making new music. I'm trying to tap into a different genre right now just because I've done like rap and hip hop so long. I want to do like some punk type stuff. Like I was in the studio with the homie Shiloh, shout out to Shiloh and Code Red the other day. Man, I bought a 3-hour block, and within that 3-hour block, Code Red made a beat and we laid down a whole track. And it was totally out of my norm. It was totally like something I'd never done before, but that's what I was looking for. I was looking for a different way to be creative, a different way to pull something different out of me. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where I'm at right now. Like, you know, I know how to write bars. I know how to write a hook, blah, blah, blah. But like, I don't know punk music.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know like that genre of music very well. So I want to tap into that and learn it and experiment with it. Because I mean, you're only gonna get better.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
There ain't nothing wrong with it.
Right,
wrong
like
with trying. You know, if you try, you'll do it. So, like, do you picture yourself like doing a show with a live band? Do you do shows like that already?
We have live bands,
right?
I personally have not done it with live band. I would like to.
Yeah, I can see you doing that.
No, for sure. Like, I don't knock the idea. Like, I would love to do that. It just hasn't happened yet.
Hasn't happened. Dope. Yeah, dope.
Yeah.
It's coming though. You're gonna do it.
I
can see you doing it. That's why I brought it up. I was like, that'd be dope. You know,
yeah.
Have like a live band and then you just, you know, spit or do whatever you got to do. That's super dope, man. Hell yeah. So, what type of music was being played in your household growing up?
Oh man, I mean, like, I feel like my dad definitely listened to like Tupac, Biggie, and stuff like that. My mom, not really a musical type of person. She's more like my mom's an accountant. My mom's into like numbers and stuff. Yeah. Like, she's very matter of fact, you know. But as far as like what I listen to, like SPM, Jeezy, Yo Gotti, like Rich the Fact, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I definitely Burner.
Right.
You know, I listen to that type of music.
Yeah, I'm just trying to like figure out like when the music, like when that whole little thing came to you, like, yo,
like, that's what I want to do.
That's what I want to do. You know what I mean?
My homies at the time, when I was 14, actually, I had some homies that were a year older than me, and they were recording and going to the studio, and they had connections with Loon. That's how I met DJ Loon. And yeah, they basically was just like, I saw them doing it, and I was like, man, I feel like I can do that. I feel like I'd be good at that.
That's super dope.
And just started writing with them, and then I remember at 14, like, I didn't know how to write bars. I was just writing, and my homies had to like put me on to like, okay, well, look, if you want to spit it like this, you do it like this, or whatever. But after that, like, after getting in the studio, I just really just fell in love with it and fell in love with the craft and just creating. You know what I mean?
Just been pushing too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I met you, we was talking about that earlier. When I met you, I was like, when I first heard of you, I was like, damn, she's dope. You know, like, she could spit. Like, that's why I asked you. I was like, who you with, or who you know? Because I heard you on certain people's songs or something. And I was just trying to figure out like who was your team, and you was like, I mean,
yeah, that always stuck with me, dude.
Yeah.
And that was like, I mean, like I said, that was a big reason why I started the company that, you know, the support group, because I do remember like vividly you telling me like, so who's your manager? Like, you're hella talented. You can do this.
And I was gonna hold you too. I was thinking, because at the same time, you got to think too, man. I was younger and I was learning too. You know what I'm saying? So I had certain ideas of how I was doing shit. Like, okay, I'm doing this too. I'm doing my music at the time, and I'm trying to figure it out. But two, I'm trying to think of like, how can I help you? Like, what can I do that you kind of already had something going too, though. You already had like your little EPs and stuff rolling. And I think we did that video to all that during that time too.
Man, that's crazy. If you watch it, oh my God.
That shit was hard though.
It was hard, it's so funny because like people, I feel like to this day, people are like, dude, that gun wasn't real. That wasn't a real fucking gun. And I'm like, nah, dude. Was that real?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, you was like,
that bitch was heavier than me.
Man, we got to get a chop or something. I was like,
that bitch was heavier than me.
I was like,
dude.
Say less. And let me make a phone call real quick. I'll bring you real quick.
We did, man. That was crazy. And I remember it was funny because like after we made that video, after it dropped and shit, my mom, my brother, like they saw it. They were like, right,
what are you doing?
Shit, hey,
but at the same time, man, we was young too, like, so I kind of understand their perspective because and two, man, it was that video, but we're trying to, as we're filming the video, we're trying to figure out like right then and there, like, okay, we should do this.
Yeah, that was my first video too, like, so it was like all new to me, you know, like now.
That's why I was like, man, you gotta shoot this. You know, we're gonna do this video.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Because I feel like at the time, like the video was gonna give you even more exposure. You know what I'm saying? Like it was gonna be a good look for you at the time. You know what I'm saying? So that was my way of trying to, you know, like show you, like
I appreciate
it. You know what I'm saying? Like do that shit. It's gonna be dope. And it came out dope. I still like.
It did. I mean, it was a hard song. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was. Wait, hold up. Got more stripes than your baby mama. Like, got more stripes than the belly on your baby mama. That shit was so hard. Than the belly on your baby mama. Yeah. I'm about to bump that when I leave here, man. That shit was hard.
Yeah, because I was thinking, you know, you get stripes, you know, baby mama's belly's got a little stripes. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, man. No.
I was just trying to think of little metaphors at the time. So I was like, man, that shit's hard.
That was hard.
I'm gonna write that down. Yeah, but that was some good times, man. That's super dope. It's always dope as fuck to see you like I said, like the evolution of you too. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was just listening to your album earlier, and then so going from that to this, you've always been talented as fuck. So
I appreciate that, man. I'm trying to, you know, I feel like music's always gonna be with me, but I'm definitely trying to tap into more, just more stuff. And I feel like with this company, it's definitely gonna be way more than music.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Like. Yeah, so
you're gonna do some dope. I already see this, and you'll probably be back right here again telling us about it. Like, yo, look what I did, man. I made it happen. We got this. We got these people helping us now. So that's super cool.
One thing about me, man, I'm not scared to spend some bread, man. I'm not scared to like.
That's super important though.
Yeah,
you gotta. I always tell everybody too. Quality over quantity, in a sense of like, don't be scared to put your bread up, bro. Put that bread up.
You gotta take those risks, man.
You gotta take the risk, bro. Like, put that money up because
I mean, because if you're not gonna do it, like, bro, one thing that I preach to, man, just real quick story that always stuck with me, dude. One time I had to go do something. I had one person with me, and I had to go pick something up. And it was like a big ass couch. We had to put it in the backseat of my car. And I was literally in my car driving home, like knees up, steering wheel right here. And I got this fucking anxiety attack. And I was just like, dude, I can't do this. I can't do this. And he was like, B, hey, sometimes in life, all you got is yourself, man. And you have to do it.
Yep.
And it stuck with me because he's right. If I don't do it, who's going to do it for me, man?
Damn right.
So ever since, that's how I look at everything. all of this, I'll put the bread up, man. And I did that.
And you have to.
Yep.
You have to. I respect that. And people will learn that as they you know, get in the game. Like, you got to do your shit yourself. Because at the end of the day, nobody cares as much as
right. Nobody cares.
You could only see the vision on your own stuff. Nobody really sees it all the way. So you just gotta keep pushing through it, man.
Mm-hmm.
But we're about to go on break and we'll be right back. Yo, so we're back. Man, so let me ask you, who's an artist you would like to work with, either like mainstream or coming up or underground? Is there anybody specifically you would like to work with?
I feel like I fuck with, man, like right now, Millie's coming. I fuck with dope. Millie's, dude. Millie's
he's so super dope.
Yeah. Him, man, Snow the product, dude.
Snow the product.
She's
cold.
Yeah, she is cold. I got a crazy story about that.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
You got a crazy story?
Well, I got a crazy story about Snow. Like, I wish. Like, not about Snow, but like...
Oh, let's hear it. Tell us about it.
Man, years ago, dude, like... I don't know. I guess at this point it was like 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. When Snow was like... I just saw her mixtapes, I think. Like, or YouTube. I had a couple conversations with her. Because I knew homies that knew her. And so I was basically just like, dude, I want a verse. You know, I want to work. Bro, she told me a price that was like, I knew it was super cheap. Like, I knew like, oh, fuck, like, I got to get it. You know what I mean? But I was so young. I was, 20, mm-hmm. 19, 20.
Right.
I didn't have the money. I didn't have the money.
Oh, to do it.
I was going to have to like figure out how to get the money to do it. You know what I mean? And I wanted to do it. That was a huge opportunity. Like, I knew it. You know what I mean? Like, I knew that was a big deal.
Damn.
But just recently, like, after I had talked to her, after I was like, yeah, like, I want that shit. Hell yeah. My girlfriend committed suicide.
Wow.
And it was like, I mean, obviously a game changer. You know what I mean? So I feel like, damn, that was a crazy time, dude. But it's crazy to think that, like, damn, if I had a Snow the Product verse right now, you know what I mean? Or
yeah, it'd have been dope.
Yeah. Like, yeah, it probably could have been game changing, you know what I mean? Like,
you never know. It's still possible, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's still possibility there. So, shit, Snow the Product, if you're listening, you know,
Snow.
Baby B, give her a chance. You know what I'm saying? You know,
check me out, Baby BKC, man.
Yeah, she's dope, man. So that'd be beautiful to have you both on the track. I think that would go hard.
That would go hard, man.
That'd be so super, super dope.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. So that's like almost like a missed opportunity in a sense too, you know?
Yeah.
I had that happen to me a couple times. You know who I met? One of my missed opportunities was years ago was Mozzie.
Oh no! Yeah,
shit. I got offered like to get Mozzie a Mozzie verse. Like, I mean, we're talking about for fucking dirt cheap. This was before Mozzie was Mozzie, you know? Mm-hmm. This was before Blah Da Da. It's like right when Blah Da Da was kicking off.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'll probably do it later. And I was like, nah, I fucked up. I shouldn't have did that.
Yeah.
Because Mozzie's down. Mozzie's dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, man, it happens. So, man, my advice to the young people coming up is like, if you get them opportunities and if you could get that bread or you could do it, man. Get on it, absolutely. Get it. And even if you got to hold the track for a little bit, do it. Because,
it's crazy because, weren't you and Scar just talking about this in your last podcast? Holding,
yep.
Prime example.
Prime example
right there. Like, for real.
That's some real shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, man, all right, let me ask you something. If there was to be a movie about you, right? Who would you have play you? Like, what actor would you have play you?
Dude, that's hard as fuck.
It's
I don't know.
Somebody. It ain't that deep.
I don't know. Who would play? I have no idea. I don't know.
I'm asking this question like I know who the fuck would
play me. Right, like, dude, I don't know. Like, as far as like looks or as far as like personality?
Just in general, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody that you would think is like a dope actor or something, you know?
Well, I feel like my dope actors that I'm thinking of right now are men. Like grown black men. Denzel Washington.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I'm like, bro, to play, I don't know.
Hey, that would be dope.
That'd be different.
That'd be different.
that would be interesting.
That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never thought of that.
Yeah, okay. It's all good. What's the most memorable moment you had in your career so far?
Oh man, my birthday, dude.
Yeah.
My 30th birthday, I dropped an album, therapy session, and I was just really proud of it. I curated the whole show. I knew that I wanted to drop my album, and like I said, I gave myself that time frame, like for real, like 2 months.
Right.
And yeah, wanted to put a whole album together and get the marketing and get like, figure out a game plan.
Yeah.
But yeah, my birthday, that was my 30th birthday. It was a milestone. I felt like, my 30s are about to be way better than my 20s. You know what I mean? I went through a lot of shit in my early 20s, you know what I mean? And dealing with life and dealing with just how to grow up, but also like be going through this depression, to be going through this like traumatic experience. And like, not only did I just lose my girlfriend, but like I lost two. I lost two girlfriends, and it's like, not only that, I was 17, 20, and the families are blaming me, the community's blaming me. Like I had a lot of guilt and a lot of sadness in my life, you know what I mean? And it took me a while to get over it. And there's some pieces that like, I'm still dealing with, but it's like, I'm at a point now, like, I'm proud. I'm proud of who I am. I'm proud of my heart. I'm proud of my dreams. I'm proud of who I am today. And those moments shaped me into that, and it built my character, and it just helped me be real with myself.
Right.
So, yeah, I feel like my birthday was emotional. And, like I was telling you, like my album release, like it was a lot of love in the room. It was a lot of support in the room. I got my album cover blown up, and I put it on this wooden stand. So as soon as you walk in, you see it. Mm-hmm. And I had markers, and I wanted everybody to sign that bitch because I want to remember that and how I felt that night. And I felt just great.
That's super dope concept.
Yeah. Like I wanted that for myself, and I knew that was going to be it. And I just feel like just proud, bro. Like I just feel, yeah, beautiful. Man. Like I just feel proud.
Yeah, I could tell even you talking about it right now. It just seems like it was a moment, and you're gonna have a lot more of the moments.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Like,
Yep.
That's what's up, man. That's beautiful. That's dope.
It's exciting.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Where's the most interesting place you've been to, like in life,
like ever in life?
Yeah.
Like, shit, I've been to Italy. I've been to Italy. I've been to Amsterdam.
Oh, dope.
That's really it. My brother lived in Dubai for 6 years. And so he was just traveling, and we had made it a thing that during his birthday, like I would go fly out wherever he was. And so I went to Amsterdam. That was super dope. I was like, went to the red light district, saw some naked women dancing. I went to a live sex show.
No shit.
Yeah, it was crazy. I just told my dad that the other day. Like, yeah, me and my family are hella close. And anyway, I was telling them that, like, shit, yeah, for my 22nd, 23rd birthday, shit, I went out to Amsterdam with my brother and his friends, and they were flight attendants, and they're gay. And it was just like a party from the time we woke up to the time I could not hang. And my brother didn't, like, for real start drinking or doing anything crazy until college.
No shit.
And me, I was already out here like living life. Like I was experimenting with whatever I wanted. You know what I mean? And my brother was real hard into school. So when I saw him as an adult and we were out in Amsterdam, dude, I was like, who the fuck are you, dude? Like, you guys are crazy. You guys, man, they party, dude.
That's crazy. That sounds like a crazy ass time.
Yeah, we went to, dude, it was crazy. We was going to, I guess I have been to a rave. I feel like they took me to a rave, but like, I was just, we was geeked. We was partying. Yeah. Yes. It was a crazy time. Amsterdam's dope. If you could ever get the chance to go, Amsterdam's dope.
You used to kick it like that a lot too, huh? Like,
right.
Like
yeah. Like we used to kick it. Yeah. And so going out there, but shit, if they got out there, dude, is like,
it's different.
Yeah. Crazy.
Oh shit. What was Italy like? That was more chill though, right?
Italy.
There wasn't no raves in Italy or nothing.
No, it was we still partied, but I went out to Italy with my family. And it was a family trip, a mom and brother trip, and that was a really good time. Definitely, those are memories that stick with me forever. And we went to Florence, we went to Rome, and we went to Venice.
That's dope.
Yeah, and it was a lot of fun.
Where would you like to go if you could go like anywhere in the world?
Greece.
Greece? Yeah, that'd be dope.
I want to go check out Greece. I want to go Spain. Those are like the Egypt.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I would love to go do some crazy cross world.
That's dope. That's different. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like to do something like that. I want to go like to, yeah, man, I want to go everywhere for real, man.
I know, right?
Yeah, no shit.
Right.
Yeah. Man, shit. Let me ask you a question. Coi Leray or Lotto?
Lotto.
Lotto?
Yeah, I fuck with Lotto.
Lotto's dope.
I mean, I fuck with Coi Leray too, but
yeah, she's dope too.
Lotto.
Lotto. Yeah. All right. Okay. Snow the Product or SPM?
You was playing take a shot if you don't take the.
Yep, you gotta take a shot.
Yeah, I'll take a shot. I can't. No.
You can't pick one, either or, right?
I love them both dearly to my heart. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I can't take that. That was like that Rich the Fact Tech 9.
Yeah.
Question you had.
And that was my next question. I like to ask that question because I know they're like two big staples in the city. That a lot of people always have like a little conflict on choosing one or the other.
That's hard for sure because they both from the city and gotta support. So
you taking another shot?
Yeah. Can I add somebody to that list though? You know who else I fuck with? Heavy, dude. I love me some Casey Young Boss, dude.
Casey Young Boss?
Yes, man.
No shit. That's what's up.
Yeah, bro. That's definitely the type of music that I want to listen to all the time.
Dope.
Like street music like that, you know? So
he is dope. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Mm-hmm. He got talent, man. I've been watching him do his flow, his freestyles, his cadence, everything is dope. We need Casey Young Boss on here, man. Tap in, man. Esco Wave, man. We'd love to have you on here.
Mm-hmm.
Dope. Angela Simmons or Amber Rose?
I guess I'm gonna go with Angela Simmons. Yeah, I feel like on I don't know. I don't know much about Amber Rose. I guess I don't know much about Angela Simmons either. Yeah,
I just sometimes
maybe she looks more like she's about her business. Yeah. Maybe, you know. Yeah.
If you could smoke with one person, would it be Burner or Snoop?
Burner.
Burner?
Yep.
That's dope.
It would be Burner. I feel like if I had the chance, I would just sit and talk to Burner and like ask some questions, try to pick his brain. You know what I mean? And I don't know, just vibe.
Yeah. Burner's cool as fuck.
I bet.
He's super chill. Loyalty or respect?
Oh man, respect.
Respect?
Yeah, like I'm like really big on loyalty. I feel like I do preach that. Like loyalty is big to me for sure, but like you don't have loyalty without respect. And so yeah, I want people to respect me before I want them to be loyal to me for sure.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that I could respect it. Yeah, that's cool. All right, the Jacka or Mac Dre?
Man, I'm tempted to take a shot, but I just feel like I'm just gonna be real with myself. Like here, the Jacka.
Oh, yeah, that would be a tough one though. But I was a big Jacka fan.
Yeah,
I fuck with Jacka and Mac Dre though. Don't get me wrong, but Jacka, I was really on Jack stuff. Which rapper could you, if you could bring back any rapper that passed on already, who would it be?
I mean, the first one that comes to mind is Tupac, but like in what era?
All right, let's do two different eras. Let's do like the 90s era, which would be like Pac and Big, and then we do like this era now. Like from let's do it from like 2000 to now.
Well, you know, somebody that I didn't listen to a lot, like when he was alive, but like after he died, like I got a appreciation for his music is Mac Miller.
Mac Miller?
Yeah.
Dope.
Yeah, I feel like after he passed away, obviously there's like a lot of love for him and stuff. And like, yeah, R.I.P. like for sure. I just didn't listen to his music. And then when I did, it was like you got a different like perspective on it. You know?
That's dope. Yeah, I was the same way too. I really didn't tap in with Mac Miller till he passed away. Then I started like tapping into certain songs. I think it happens like that too with a lot of artists once they pass on. Like then people start really paying attention. It's kind of sucks though that it happens like that though. You know what I mean? Where people like they have all this talent, but you know people overlook them sometimes.
You know what? Now that we're talking about this, dude, like. I'm like, yeah, Mac Miller, but like, damn, my first reaction right now should have been Dolph. I love me some Dolph.
Dolph is dope.
Yeah, and like, I don't know, maybe being put on the spot like that, I didn't think of it, but like, dude, absolutely.
I think there's just a couple of them too, though, huh?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I mean, there's just so many. Because it's true, like, I couldn't really answer all of them.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I would say Nipsey too. Nipsey's another dude. Yeah. I'm like, Nipsey used to drop fucking jewels in there, bro. Like, damn. So I guess it would be tough.
Yeah, that is one of the questions. Is like, okay, I say one, and then it's like, wait,
then you start thinking a bunch of other ones.
Yeah, you're right.
yeah. That's how it is, though, man. How do you want to be remembered?
I want to just be remembered as a good person. Like, I feel like, you know me. If I were to pass away tomorrow, you would have nothing. I would think.
Yeah.
You have a lot of good things to say about me. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I feel like nobody could ever say something bad about me. Like, I'm a genuine ass, good-hearted person. And like, business is business, but it's also like, you know, I'm real like, damn, if I fuck with you, I fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I feel like I would be one of them people that, you know, people will say that I was a good-hearted person. I was a good person.
That's what's up. That's dope. That is a good way to want to be remembered. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
Like, man, you don't want people to be like, man, fuck that dude. Man, he was an asshole to me. You know, like, you know.
Yeah. Well, so I mean, like, you know, with the things that I've been through, I'm like, I try to carry my day, like, be kind to everybody. Like, you never know what somebody's going through, and I hold that to my heart, like, on a day-to-day basis. So.
Right.
You know.
Right. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, man, that's crazy, man. So let's go back to your upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's talk a little bit about that, because so people could get to know you just a little better. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, cool.
What was that like?
I had a good childhood. I was like, my family's close, man. My family's very much, I love you. You know, you're beautiful. I care about you. You're talented. You know, I hear you. You're seen. Like, my family is loving and stuff. So it was cool. I had a really good childhood growing up. I'm a lot like my dad. My mom and my older brother are like the same person for real. And then me and my dad are like the same person. I'm the middle. And then I got a younger brother. He's got both. He's a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, childhood was good.
That's what's up. That's dope. You how was school? Like
I'm just gonna be real. Like, I didn't fuck with school. I got kicked out of school when I was 18. When I was a senior.
Damn,
and I was out of school I was selling.
Oh, no shit. Look at you.
At school. I feel like, you know what? Back to the first question. I feel like something that people are surprised or don't know about me is like, yeah, like my mom would tell you, my brothers will tell you, like, when I was a teenager, I was out here, like, I had all types of shit. And I was out here, like, doing all types of shit, getting rid of all types of shit. Like, I didn't care.
Out, huh?
I didn't care. I mean, yes and no. Like, yes, I would have it, but I was young and it's gone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, so, yeah. So when I was 18, I got kicked out of school. I got kicked out of one school for 3 or 4 months. It was like, dude, I had just started the semester, but it was the summer after my first suicide. And so I wasn't there. I was just, I didn't care. I wasn't feeling nothing. Nobody could tell me nothing. I had a best friend, R.I.P. Xander, who, like, we were just inseparable, like always together. And we were just out here having fun, like, you know, doing all types of shit. And yeah, and then I had to go to another school, and it was crazy because the curriculum was backwards. So when I left this first school, when I went back to school, they were on the same shit. So I was just relearning that same shit. And so it was just like, my senior year was not for me. Yeah, no, I was already not tapped into school, but definitely my senior year, I was already clocked out.
Yeah, I hear you. I was the same way.
Yeah.
I was the same way. By the time I got to high school, it was like game over. You know what I mean? Like, I knew school wasn't for me. Not saying, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to.
Right. Like, I'm not downplaying
I'm not trying
school.
to preach that to the kids right now. Like, stay in school, kids. But, you know, at the time.
Experience, yeah, it was like,
I was already like, I was out. I was in the streets. You know what I mean? So.
My parents didn't force college on me either. Like, I'm fairly certain they knew that was not my path.
Yeah.
And the only thing that they wanted me to do though was move. They wanted me to move away. My brother was going to school at Tulane down in New Orleans, and so fresh out of high school, I moved down to New Orleans, and that was like my first wake up call. I went to New Orleans with $600 in my pocket, and I thought that was a lot of money.
Yeah.
And so when I got down there and saw all of the homeless people and like all of the construction, and like I couldn't find a job. I couldn't find a job for like a month, maybe even more. It was a long time. My brother was like taking care of me.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was crazy. It was a crazy time. It was an eye opener for sure though. Like, it was a culture shock. I went to my first strip clubs in New Orleans, and I came back here and I was like, okay.
Was it different?
Way different.
Was it? What was different? I'm over here you know, nah, all right. But I'm over here just wondering, I'm like, damn, what the fuck would that be like, man?
Shit. The shot girls down there were.
Yeah.
It was different.
Oh, shit.
It was a good time.
Crazy. Over here, I was just telling a story last week about some crazy shit. But anyways, that's what's up, though, man. That's dope.
Yeah.
So did you stay out there for a while, or it was just?
I stayed out there like under a year. Yeah, under a year. Met some pretty cool people down there. And yeah, it was a whole ass experience, dude. It was an eye opener for sure to the real world. You know what I mean? Like, holy shit. Yeah. I was not ready. When my little brother graduated high school, I was like, bro, I'm telling you, because nobody told me, dude. Life is different after you graduate high school, bro. Like, real life comes, especially if you move out, especially your first time moving out by yourself, dude. Like,
yeah,
it's different. Yeah. It's a different life now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. That's what's up, man. You know who came to me right now was Izzy.
Yep.
You know, he was a good dude. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I know you got to know him too. And I just want to bring him up because, man, he was just a cool dude, man. You know,
he was. You know,
yep. Now you guys did music together too, right?
Yeah,
that's what's up.
Yeah, I met Izzy through Burna Music, and he's the one that like linked us up because he was like, yeah, my homie Izzy, he comes in here and he's heard your music, he thinks you're dope. He wants to work with you. And then, like, you know, we started linking up, doing music, doing shows. He's the one who put me on shows. Steady was his manager. And, you know, they were, like, leading me in this direction, like, really guiding me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, he definitely was a mentor, and he believed in me. And I didn't have nobody really believing in me. Right, you know what I mean? Right. Like, I didn't have anybody in my corner, like, for real.
Right.
You know? And especially, like, with the shows, I didn't know how to book shows.
Right.
And so for, you know, these this person and these people just putting me onto this type of game, like, you know, it was like I was blessed, you know what I'm saying? Right. So
that's dope.
Yeah, he played a major role in like what I do today, for sure.
That's super dope. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was good people. Yeah, one of the it's crazy because one of the last messages I had got from him, he wrote me on IG, and he was like, bro, he wrote me like this like paragraph, like, bro, I got a lot of respect for you, bro. Like, I looked up to you, like, especially in this shit. And I was like, damn, it felt good to see that, you know what I mean? Like, that was like one of the last messages I got to see from him. And I was like, damn, dude, he was good people, man.
So I do want to mention, though, for those of you that don't know, Izzy, he committed suicide. And that was the 4th person in my life that chose to do that. And it was crazy. Like, that hurt me a lot. Like, I had no idea, you know what I'm saying? And it just affects so many people. And that's why it's important to talk about it, because I had no idea that this in my head was a strong ass man and just very like, you can't tell him shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's gonna do whatever he says he's gonna do. Mm-hmm. So for somebody like that, in my eyes, that like I held on a pedestal, and then just one day he's gone.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy, man. Like, life is crazy. Like we were saying earlier, man, like just make sure, man, you talk to people, you know what I mean? Like, reach out to your people, you know, check on your people. They even say like the happy people or the people, you know what I'm saying? Like, you still like tap in with them, you know?
Yeah, I feel like you know, it's anybody. Like, anybody could put a face on every day and not tell anybody how they're feeling, but like, and it's hard. It's hard to talk about your feelings. It's hard to tell somebody like you need help. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the first step is to get the conversation going. Mm-hmm. So like, it's okay to ask for help. Shit, sometimes I'll be like driving myself crazy when all I really need is just to say what the fuck it is. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
if you need help, ask for help. Don't be scared of it. Like, embrace it. Acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? You're only going to help yourself. You're only going to grow from it. Don't be scared to tap into that fear.
For sure. Yo, so do you have anything coming up? Like any shows coming up? No.
Yeah, we got
album drops.
We got more shows for sure. Nothing right this second. I'm trying to book some shows, and right now my main focus is this family event.
Yeah.
Like, I really want to put that in motion, and I really want to make that happen. And yeah, that's where my head's at right now.
Bad. Yeah, so make sure you guys are tapping in with Baby B, Spotify, all the streaming platforms.
Baby BKC, that's all my socials. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, yeah, Spotify, Apple Music. Go stream my new album, Therapy Session. I got some cool features on there. And like right now, I feel like I got a lot of good feedback on it. I definitely want people to hear what I got to say, my music. And yeah, I'm excited for the next moves. I'm excited for the next coming years, man. And you know, I appreciate you putting me on this. I appreciate the shout out. You know, it's all love, and
it's all love. It's all
I'm
love.
grateful.
Yeah, man. You already know. You know, I had to have you on here. You know what I mean? Yep. You're super talented, and you're gonna keep going. You're gonna keep evolving. You're gonna keep rolling. So next time I have you here, I know you're gonna have this whole new story for us.
Yeah,
you know what
right.
I mean? So it's gonna be exciting to see this journey that you got going. And I wish you nothing but love and success, and keep going up. You know what I'm saying? Keep rolling, keep going.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You know what I mean? It makes me happy to see you doing. You know what I mean? People give up. Don't.
Yeah.
Keep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So get with Baby C. Snow gotta tap in verse. We gotta get B.
Let's do it, man.
Yeah. Y'all find us Esco Podcast. IG Esco 100. We are out.